So Sonic 3 is coming out very soon, literally next week, and I'm excited to go see it, but I think Sonic 3 could lead up to one of the best trilogies we had in a while. I mean, look, Paramount messed up in the beginning with Sonic. We know what happened before with ugly Sonic. Never want to see him again in my life. He a little too ugly in my opinion to be on the big screen. Ugh, I got nightmares just thinking about him. Watch this.
Meow?
Then we look at this masterpiece of CGI with the homie Sonic and everybody else. Look, Paramount finally fixed the situation in 2020, so that was in the past. You know how 2020 went. And the reception for the first Sonic movie was absolutely crazy. When I first saw Sonic and I knew Jim Carrey was going to be playing Dr. Eggman, I was like, okay, is it going to relate to the game some way, somehow? Because Jim Carrey, I love his acting, but he just doesn't look like Eggman until, you know, we see later on throughout the film. It was just a fun experience for the first Sonic movie, leading it to the trilogy that we know now. There are now video games being turned into movies. We already know by Detective Pikachu, Sonic, Mario, etc. Like, I'm still waiting for the Detective Pikachu sequel, waiting on that. Even a Legend of Zelda movie that we don't even know when it's coming out, it's just gonna happen eventually. Because lately, movies been coming out left, right, and center, and they're not hitting the same. We've seen Sonic and Sonic 2. Now Sonic 3 is coming up next week. At the time of this recording, it do got a chance to be a good trilogy. I mean, for me personally, throughout the past 5 years, I think Sonic has been one of my favorite franchises, as well as almost trilogies. Gotta wait till next week for me, because last year we had one of the best movies that came out, in my personal opinion, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Even though there's a trilogy confirmed, we still haven't got no news, so Sonic is up to bat and there's no question. Since they follow the same exact details as the original game, I think that's why I've learned to love this movie and love this franchise so much. Besides ugly Sonic, Paramount did a good job with the storyline, comparing it to the games. And if Paramount decided to change that storyline, not comparing it to the games, I think it could have just been a big old flop and there would have been only one Sonic movie. That would have even sucked even more, because a lot of people love Sonic, including myself, and seeing a movie that looks unfinished and just changing the storyline completely of this Sonic character would have hurt even more. So thank you, Paramount, for not changing it. When it comes to the Sonic movies, there's a lot of different villains, of course, and there's a lot of different storylines that they could have chose. And I'm glad for the first two movies that we stuck with Eggman, because Eggman is literally one of the best villains that come out in the Sonic universe. There was also other characters that got introduced in the Sonic universe. We got Tails coming back, Knuckles coming back, and in Sonic 3 we're getting Shadow by Keanu Reeves, and it looks like he did a great job, because the reviews that came out for Sonic 3 are absolutely crazy, because it does look like Sonic 4 is gonna be on the way. We're gonna have so many Sonic movies and spin-offs. It's gonna be freaking amazing if done well, of course. We don't want to milk the whole franchise. It's also weird because Jim Carrey is also playing two people at the same time in the same movie, because we know that Jim Carrey plays a good Dr. Robotnik throughout these past two movies, even the third one, and now they're gonna introduce his father, Dr. Gerald Robotnik, and I'm here for it because Jim Carrey is gonna be funny in both characters. And with Keanu Reeves playing Shadow, I feel like this Sonic movie is gonna be in a more darker tone, and for a PG movie that's an hour and 49 minutes, I'm about to get Shadow's backstory and everything. I'm about to feel bad for Shadow. My boy Shadow's been through a lot. Why you gotta disrespect him like that? Shadow is just a lost soul. He does go crazy teleporting though, I'm not gonna lie to you, and there's probably gonna be some heart-to-heart scenes that is gonna make me sad. No, I'm kidding. I don't think a Sonic movie is gonna make me sad like that, unless they pull some Pixar sadness right there. Who knows? I'm still gonna go see it next week anyways. I can't believe I forgot in 2024 we had a Knuckles series that came out on Paramount Plus. I mean, the series was just alright. It's not like anything crazy, but you know what? It's just a good watch. It's just a little binge. Besides the good CGI, the good acting, Sonic movies are also known as for the end credits song, as in the main song for the movie. The first one should have been Juice WRLD Keep Up. It had the same beat and everything, but due to him passing away, I feel like the label and also Paramount couldn't come to an agreement, sadly, so we didn't get Keep Up, but it is leaked, so go watch it on YouTube. Instead of Keep Up by Juice WRLD, we got Speed Me Up featuring Lil Yachty, Ty Dolla $ign, Wiz Khalifa, and Sueco, which was pretty good in my opinion. It was good to start off the whole Sonic soundtrack, but then we go off to Sonic 2, Kid Cudi cooked. He pulled up with the song called Stars in the Sky, and it was on my rotation for a good couple weeks. It's still on recently, not gonna lie to you, but it's still a banger. Stars in the Sky, absolute peak, top tier. So it goes Stars in the Sky, then it goes Speed Me Up, and then the last one, okay, is called Jelly Roll. It's called Run It. You know, it's not my favorite out of all the Sonic 3 tracks, but you know what? It's just third on the list. It's last. The music is a key piece of the Sonic franchises, and I don't think Jelly Roll just, you know, hit the spot with that. Some people like it, some people don't, but you know what? It is what it is. I just think the Sonic movies know what they're doing, and they know their audience, and it looks like in the Sonic universe, Pokemon exists because Knuckles mentions that Pikachu is in the universe saying Pika Pika. I don't know how they got away with that without Pokemon saying anything, but you know what? They did. This means we are one step closer to a Super Smash Bros movie. Imagine we actually had a Super Smash Bros movie with Mario pulling out of a pipe, Sonic putting out with the freaking coin tunnel thing, Detective Pikachu pulling out of a Pokeball. Like, that would be crazy. And Sonic 3 is one step closer to that goal, but Sonic 3 looks really good so far. We have great actors, great CGI, and I'm ready to see what the next Sonic movie is gonna be with Sonic 4. And if Ugly Sonic comes back as the villain of Sonic 4, I think we'll all be happy. But you let me know, is Sonic 3 gonna be a good movie? Do you think this is good as the rest of the other video game franchises? I believe that Sonic is the best one out of all of them, so you let me know. I'm gonna get a freshly popped large popcorn with the side of Dr. Pepper. Ooh, watching Sonic 3. Hopefully there's a post-credit scene at the end of Sonic 3 as well, but at the end of the day, it's your average guy, a blockbuster guy. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Take care. Wait, Paramount, before you leave this video, I got a question. How about we get that Transformers 1 sequel too while you're at it? No? Okay. Hey, it was worth a try, so don't judge me.
Meow?